quickly before the start of tonight's light upload, or depending on how fast I can get this edited and rendered and uploaded, early morning on Saturday. So, good morning, maybe, and good evening, I guess. Again, depending on how fast I can get it up, the video up. Let me just.
Objective Echo has just been lost.
But that being said, quickly, I do want to mention, I do apologize if the video aspect ratio is a bit weird. For some reason, OBS never likes to record Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4 correctly. And so, in my aspect ratio for the screen capture, I have to have it, like, very tiny in the preview for it to actually record correctly. But I wanted to discuss this while playing a live game of Battlefield 4. This is a hardcore server on China Rising DLC, He Should Have Died, Pearl Market. Probably one of my favorite China Rising DLCs. And apparently a lot of you loved the no-com gameplay of Silk Road that I did. Like, I think it's sitting at almost 400 views. Like, the last time I checked. Which was yesterday morning, technically. But that being said, the Battlefield Labs test for the next game, Battlefield 6, for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to call it Battlefield 6. And they've been having their playtests. A lot of people are re-uploading the same footage, but I saw a total of about 15 to 20 minutes of footage that was all different. It wasn't just the same, and people downloading it and reusing the footage and stuff for views and stuff. So I still don't even know the original person who actually uploaded it, but apparently someone uploaded 11 minutes of it and it got immediately struck down by EA, and then other people took the footage and have been posting it. And I just wanted to hopefully not risk my channel getting deleted by EA, so hopefully they don't delete my channel for just discussing what I saw. And I just want to clarify again, not like I could tell anyone anyways, this is not my footage, EA. I'm not showing the footage. I'm just discussing what I saw, and I'm just seeing what other people think about it. Because if you have seen the footage, I would like to know down in the comments what people think about it. And if you don't want to be spoiled, then click off right now. I saw a couple weapons. Now, the footage that we saw, the footage only showed 2 weapons in the first person, and I couldn't see, because the video was so poor quality, I couldn't see any third-person weapons. Now, there was an end screen in the, oh shit, in the victory, how is that still damaging me? In the victory screen. But within the third-person images, there was an LMG that looked like the M249 SAW, or it could have been, I don't know the name in real life. It's the new U.S. Army's 338 Norma Mag LMG. And then I saw the XM7 in the game, which is the SIG Spear. At least I saw the icon of it. And then one of the first-person animations, again, because of the quality, it looked really poor, so I couldn't make out what actual weapon it looked like. But one of the assault rifles someone was using it had the icon of an M4, but it wasn't the M4. It looked like some type of CZ 805, like the gun that's in this game, just by going off the magazine and the way it looked, because it looked a lot boxier compared to an M4. And then the other gun that they used in the gameplay was indistinguishable, which was the MPX. The MPX is also in Battlefield 4. I'll actually switch and use it right now, and then I'll show you guys in the menus what the gun, the assault rifle at least, kind of looked like. So if we go to assault here, it's actually, I believe, no, it's right. Yeah, the gun that the assault rifle in the gameplay, it looked like this, but it had a PMAG, which a PMAG stands for polymer magazine, or plastic magazine. But yeah, that's the assault rifle that we kind of saw in the game here. We'll go ahead and use it. Kind of get a, where the fuck is his teammate at? Jesus. But yeah, Again, the SMG that we saw, at least in the first-person perspective, was the SIG MPX. The icon in-game was actually like some type of Glock, maybe a Glock 18, a Glock 17. Where is this dude? But when the character actually switched to his sidearm, it was actually the U.S. Army's new pistol, which is the M17. That's the designation. Think of it more like a SIG P320. That type of pistol. Can I spawn on him, please? So that was the pistol they traded. And as for launchers, Jesus, was the RPG was in the game, and it was using the same exact reload animation as the Portal RPG from Battlefield 2042. And then I saw what looked like an AT-4 or a small, excuse me. So those were the two launchers that I saw. Again, the only gameplay that we saw was he used an SMG and an assault rifle, and the assault rifle, for the 5th time, looked like the CZ Bren, or something along the lines of the CZ Bren. Man, I am so bad today. I've been playing War Thunder all fucking day, so I haven't played an FPS shooter, so my aim is dog shit. That was like 4 headshots. As for vehicles, I saw 4 vehicles in total, and they were also playing on the same map that was in the like 10-second gameplay that we gave it. That being said, before we get into the vehicles, so I'm gonna blue ball you here, is I feel like EA kind of wants people, not intentionally, but it feels like it. Oh, fuck. Like, I don't know if I'm just alone in thinking that, but I feel like EA kind of, I mean, first of all, they expected it. Because how did you miss point blank? But they knew it was going to happen, and I feel like they kind of wanted it to happen for more people to give their feedback. And if that's the case, my argument would be like, why don't you just allow anyone to play this labs test? Because then you get more feedback, and the game will just become better. But then again, at that point, if we all play the next Battlefield title via Battlefield Labs, and they keep doing these playtests, I'm not saying I would, but I would venture to say in the majority of the community would be kind of already tired of playing the game because we played a bunch of alpha tests for the game. I disagree, but that's just me. I just feel like DICE definitely should have just made this an open alpha test and just get a fuck ton of people to stress test the game, bug test the game, get a fuck ton of feedback, so that way this is the most perfect Battlefield title to launch to date. That's just kind of me, but I'm sure people disagree. The vehicles now, one of the vehicles was straight from the reveal trailer, which was an M1 Abrams A2. It didn't have any Tusk patch. It didn't have the Tusk package. Jesus. It didn't have, well, the Tusk and the Set V. The Set V packages are the same thing, but it didn't have a Tusk Set V package. It was just a standard Abrams with a Crows System 50 cal, and it was an A2 variant. And that model you can straight up see in the reveal trailer. I will actually put a screenshot from YouTube right here so you guys can see what it looks like. And then the next vehicle I saw, which was an IFV, or an armored fighting vehicle, and that was the Bradley M3A3. Almost shot a teammate again. And that model is straight up from Battlefield 2042's Portal. How did that guy not die? So the Bradley model was straight from Portal. They just released that in 2042 a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, alongside the BMP-2. And then another tank model, which was on the other faction. Now, the factions in the game look like the US versus maybe Germany. And the only reason why I say Germany is because I'm going off of the tank that was used on one faction. Also, I'm just going off of the vehicles for the factions. So on one side, you had the Abrams and the Bradley, which are clearly American vehicles. And then on the other side, they had a Leopard 2 PL, which is the Polish export version of Germany's Leopard 2A4 tank. I think it was a 2A4. It could have been a 2A5. But I'll put an image on screen of the real one, not from leaked footage. Just in case an EA dev finds this video. This is a real image of the tank that I saw in the leaked footage. Please don't strike my channel. This channel's doing really good, so please don't take my channel away. I don't think the channel will get taken away. Oh, I ended up killing someone with that grenade because I'm just talking about it, and I've talked about leaks on this channel before and described. But yeah, again, for the second time, the tank on the other faction in the leaked footage. There's some footage that you can find on YouTube. All this footage is still on YouTube, for that matter. And he was driving around. There's no textures. There's no nothing. The only thing done on it is the full model. There's just no color to it. There's no textures. It's just a gray box. But the actual, the actual tank model is complete. It just needs textures and stuff. I'm sorry that I keep repeating myself. But it's a Leopard 2A4 PL. I'm pretty sure it's a 2A4. And again, it's the export version that Poland got from Germany. And then the other one is a little bit more difficult to spot. My guess, it's either a Swedish or a Finnish made IFB. I think it might be one of the CV8, the CV800 or something. I can't remember the actual full designation for it, but it's one of the CV IFBs from Sweden or Finland. It's one of those two. It could be also Norwegian or something else. It definitely looks Sweden though. I'm sorry I cut a bunch of that. Can you not do that? This ain't Call of Duty. But I try to cut all of that up to make sense. It's, you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've been recording videos all day on War Thunder for the channel, so I'm kind of, my voice is kind of hurting a lot. That grenade flew. I'm gonna bait you. But it's not really bait if no one shoots you. Oh, get in here. The game kind of looks like, it would play, Jesus. It kind of looks like it plays like 2042 with a mixture of Battlefield 5, because this is confirmed information, not the way the game feels, but the way, what I'm about to say is, there is crouch sprinting in the game, which is a feature from Battlefield 5 that I absolutely love. Can we get the knife? Yes, we can. Another feature is I really hope this style of knifing returns in this game. I am planning on making a Battlefield 6 wish list, so if you guys would like to see that, let me know. So, why are you just sitting there? That's a weird... Okay. But yeah, I am working on a Battlefield 6 wish list video, and one of those is the knifing. Bring back the knifing from this game and Battlefield 3. Battlefield 5 was the same, and Battlefield 1. The knifing in Battlefield 2042 was dog shit. I don't know why DICE changed it. My guess is they saw what Modern Warfare 2019 with what IW did with Modern Warfare 2019 with that type of takedowns. They saw that and they're like, hey, we're gonna do that for 2042, which they didn't really need to copy that because the knifing from Battlefield 3, 4, Battlefield 1, and 5 is perfect. Specifically 3 and 4. But that being said, the gameplay looked like it would play like 2042 mixed with Battlefield 3 and 4. I'm perfectly fine with that. A little bit less with 2042, but mainly because it does look like it plays like Battlefield 3 and 4. Tanks didn't seem overpowered. Fuck. Tanks didn't seem overpowered. They also went back to at least what it looked like in the leaked footage. Vehicles look like they are going back to what Battlefield 5 was, so you'll have to find a repair station to rearm your vehicle and repair it. Again, this is an alpha, so all of this would be subject to change. And again, I just think DICE needs to open it to the public and allow the masses to play the game, do like maybe 1 to 2 week testings per period, testing new features and stuff, kind of like what they said they were gonna do, but for the public, and just get the masses to play this game and make this the most perfect Battlefield title to date, with the most content. And this will give DICE the opportunity. This will give DICE the opportunity to not abandon their Battlefield title after a year of support, kind of like what they did with Battlefield 5 and what they did with Battlefield 2042. They still kept small teams on those games, but they still kind of fully abandoned the project and then just moved on. And I got moved for balance. That's annoying. I like being on the American side. Oh, yeah, whatever. Man, honestly, I'm like going in a lot of detail from this footage, and I'm kind of afraid if I keep talking more, it will get struck. Oh. We'll switch to the MPX here soon. It's always people who are dog shit at the game who leak footage. It's never someone who's either average at the game or who is really good at the game who leaks footage. And either maybe these same people who are bad at the game don't understand there's an NDA to it and they just leak it anyways. 99% of the time they're just dog shit at the game and they can't aim, they can't move, they can't shoot, they can't do anything right. The only thing right they did is they leaked footage of it, and it's every single time. It's never a person who's competent at moving or aiming who leaks the game, or someone who can't, for the life of them, record correctly. They can't record the game correctly, or they can't record the quality correctly. But yeah, I know. I do apologize for being a complete asshole, but it's just something that I know I'm not the only person who thinks that and who sees that, because when it was all over Reddit, I was looking at the Reddit comments and a lot of people were like, why are these people so fucking bad? Oh, another thing. I know this video is very long, so I do apologize for that, but I'm just kind of excited about it, because what I saw through the leaked footage, the 2 different videos that I watched, I enjoyed what I saw. I know a lot of people are gonna shit on that, but I thoroughly, really enjoyed what I saw, and I think it looks pretty good. For an alpha, it looks really good. Buildings that I saw that were destructible and collapsing were the tall apartment-looking buildings with, yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just the tall apartment buildings, kind of like these, and the only thing that would destroy on them would be the sides of the building. And it looked really good. Like, it was crumbling correctly. It was blowing up correctly. Again, it looked really fucking good. And again, because it's alpha, I know it's gonna look even better. I still don't know what Frostbite version they're using. They could be using the same one in 2042. That's probably why it kind of looks like 2042. I'm hoping the graphics change and look a lot better, and we get like ray tracing. I don't know. I just want the game to look. I kind of want the game to look like Stalker 2, but I know it's not going to, because Stalker 2 is running on UE5, and GSC Game World really put some heavy work into UE5 to make Stalker 2 look like the best game on the market right now. Like, there's no contest. There's nothing compared to Stalker 2 in terms of graphics wise. And the Frostbite engine always looks fucking gorgeous. And I really do think Battlefield 5's version of Frostbite, which is maybe Frostbite 4, I think it's Frostbite 4, to be Frostbite 5, looks better than 2042, and I think a lot of people would agree to that. Did I just get kicked? So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Like you just saw there at a bit ago, I ended up getting kicked from the server, and then I joined another one, and then I got kicked from that one, and then it happened a 3rd time, so I just decided to stop it. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here before this video really gets taken down. I know I said that like 7 times in the video, but it shouldn't get taken down because I'm just discussing what was on the leaked footage, and again, like I mentioned in the video, I'm pretty sure DICE already knew that Battlefield Labs, the playtests, were going to get leaked. I'm pretty sure they were 100% in the know, that the playtests were going to get recorded and someone's going to leak, and I'm sure over time there's going to be even more leaked footage. And again, it just goes back to what I said again in the video, where I really do think DICE just needs to open these playtests to the public. I know it kind of defeats the purpose of a alpha playtest and getting limited amount of people to play the game. I think there was over like 1.5 million people that signed up for the playtest, and they're bringing in like hundreds of thousands of people. I think there's a couple 100,000 people on the playtest right now that got invited in. And I know it would be a lot of work to open it to the public, but DICE, if you see this video, first of all, like I said in the video, please don't strike this video. Please don't take it down. Don't strike my channel. And secondly, again, just open it to the public. Allow people to record it. Because that's just more feedback for you guys. You guys said it yourself that you want to build Battlefield with the community. You want to build it with us. And the only way to do that is to open it to the public. I know there might be some people that disagree with me on this, but I wholeheartedly believe that Battlefield as a franchise needs these playtests from now till release. Needs to be open so you guys can get the most amount of feedback possible, allow people to record the game, allow people to stream it, so to people that don't want to join the playtest, that just want to watch it, they can give their feedback too on how it looks and stuff. I just think it'd be for the greater good and for the greater good of Battlefield, for the franchise. It would be really, really good for you guys to do that, and we could build Battlefield together and make the game perfect, so when launch hits, maybe sometime later this year or early next year, when launch hits, the game will be at a perfect state for those who didn't get to play the alpha test or the beta, because hopefully we do get a beta, and it's perfect. I have some more things that I could talk about while watching the leaked footage. I'm not sure if it's still up by now. By the time this video goes up, all of the footage might be deleted, or it just might be re-downloaded and re-uploaded so many times that it's just, and you can't even see what's going on. But I'm not going to, just for the sake of, there might be like a small % chance that they could take this video down. But I'm gonna stop yapping. This video's already past 20 minutes long. I wanted to make it at least 15, but here I am still yapping. But without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, ding the notification bell so you guys know when I upload next. Let me know down in the comments if you have watched the leaked footage yourself. Let me know down below what you think of it. Me personally, like I mentioned, it looks really good to me, and I'm pretty excited to play the game. I'm not the type of person to look at leaked footage and immediately say, oh, that's shit, because I know it's an alpha. I know it's going to be, worked on. And watching leaked footage, it doesn't bother me. It just makes me more hyped. Especially if it's a game I really love, especially if it's a franchise I really love. So I'm gonna stop yapping for the 4th time. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I do apologize for this late upload.